All-Star game, I guess.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Yep. All-Star game.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Yeah. And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time, and I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
This is just the All-Star.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got
I was going to sit here and play through
He's
it.
out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Barrett at the 2.
Why not? Why
And
not
it's
live
just
stream?
something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Move the ball.
And that's
Get the
grown
ball.
man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
It's weird.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Williamson. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just
right now
being
I'm just
chosen
trying to get the
participate is a huge
awards.
honor. And it says a lot
Player
about
of the
where they
games.
stand amongst their peers. Well, I think
No
as
shame.
is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular
But at the
behind-the-back
same time,
pass,
I'm doing
that's
laundry,
exactly
so-
what the people want to see in this game.
I love this event
Yeah.
so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And here is Hachimura, following the three-pointer by Junior.
Junior doing a nice job there, making sure that shot didn't get up. Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Morant passes to Junior. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Junior. Again, USA. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Mulder. Barrett now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
Yo, what's going
Well,
up,
you know,
Golden?
Golden can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Just a little All-Star.
Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room.
Nothing special.
Pass to Fernando.
Trying to win these
And here
All-Star
is
MVPs
Hachimura.
and three-point shootout.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes
What's going on with
forces
you,
the D to
Golden
get
Doritos?
aggressive. Love the energy.
So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Morant with it. Williamson outside. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Again, USA.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean,
basket.
everything falling for them.
Williamson against Clark. And there's the pass to Fernando. Over to the
I hear
wing.
that. Yeah. I wouldn't even be live
Here's
streaming right
Mulder.
now, but I got to
Guarded
do
by
laundry.
Morant. Mulder
Before I
misses.
start my week and,
USA leading by 9. And we've got an
That's
update
pretty
here,
much
so
why I'm
let's
still
catch
up.
up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He said, now this event, it's really about the future of this league. It's a chance for young players to measure their development against their
It's
peers.
like, as soon as I get
And it sure
subbed out,
sounds like he
I'm gonna let it
enjoys
play out
instructing
while
these
I go
guys, giving them some of his
work on my
knowledge.
laundry.
That's the teaching part of coaching. Guys,
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that.
Oh, the
You're
game
on that
volume's a
side
little
of the
loud.
scoreboard, and
My
they are
bad.
landing some haymakers now.
I don't have my
Barrett
mic up in
following
the
the bucket
position.
by USA.
You can't miss those, but even the best do.
Then
on
I can
occasion.
also
It's good.
This is as
lower it
good
a
as
little
it
bit.
gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping.
this
Impressive
better?
scoring here.
and
Should
now
be
the first
better.
timeout called here for Team World.
Trying to
If I know the way
stem
my
the
hookup
tide
is,
here.
it should be
Yeah,
better.
you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
You know what they say, speak into the mic. Speak
And
directly
USA
into the
will go
mic.
for a different look here. Washington's checked in for Hayes. Johnson comes in for Zion Williamson. Johnson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Hero subbed in for John Moran.
Yeah, I didn't do like
Here's
a
Gutter.
pre-test beforehand. I just threw it on.
Here's Alexander Walker. Passes it to Gutteridge.
I don't know about anybody else's live
USA
stream
leading
setup,
by
but I have to
16.
test mine every
Jumps
time.
up, throws down
I
the
don't know what it
breakaway
is,
jam.
but turning it off and turning it back on, shit
Defensively, They
changes.
are in total control.
And
What's
don't
really
leave
going
out the
on with my
coaching
shit?
staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Gutteridge.
It's really weird. I shouldn't have.
Down low to stop the run. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And for a guy who hasn't
Why am I
been able to
showing
get
so
a ton
much
of
ball?
minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
So it's USA now, following the bucket by Team World. Here's Hero. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're scoring boatloads
Shooting
of
one.
buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball
I know
inside
that. What's
time
wrong?
after
There we
time.
go.
For USA, they've made their
Have my
only
camera up too
other
high.
free throw attempt today in an
I'm an
earlier
idiot.
trip to the line.
Yep, thanks, bro. You have a
That's
good one,
good from
Golden
Hero.
Doritos.
Team World trails by 19.
Have a great night.
Alexander Walker passes to Gutteridge.
Have a safe and wonderful tomorrow.
1:53 left to play in the first. Pass to Brosdakis. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Enjoy your day. Be prosperous.
And the
May
first one
fortune
drops.
find you.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter.
Where are you going, guy? Keep going to the
Here's
rim.
Washington. Laid in with a nice
Easy
touch
bucket.
off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Team World trails by 19. Alexander Walker passes to Brosdakis. Here's Silva. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Gutteridge. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander
Too much
Walker.
defense.
Team World with another
Unbumped.
miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range
Unbumped.
area.
Easy money.
Washington, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Alexander Walker. Silva's shot is off. Now, here's Junior. T right on him.
I thought he was going to go towards the rim. Why would I think he was going towards the rim? That's what a
Here's
smart player would have
Alexander
done.
Walker.
Not a dumb
Now the pass to Bronze Dinkins.
No.
And he gets it to
Man.
go. Hitting off
Open
the
shot.
back of the rim.
Easy money for them.
USA leading by 19 points. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Junior. Another 3 for USA.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Fires the 3. And the last second
Great
attempt
defense.
does not go in for him.
Excellent D from Junior. He's a tireless worker who
And so, guys, it's Junior making
Okay,
things
let's see
happen
if,
for USA. He totaled 14
I'll get a
points in
chance
the
to work
quarter.
on this line.
He's
Yep,
given them all
sure
the
do.
offense they need right
Sweet.
now. Back right after this. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
and it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Washington out there with Johnson. Then there's Garland. Then it's Johnson, and it's Hero into the 2-guard spot.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
So, Team World's 5 right now. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2-guard.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Gutteridge. Following the bucket by USA. Passes to Silva. Here's Alexander Walker to the inside. Gutteridge. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gutteridge has got his first basket of the night. USA leading by 20. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for USA?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Mind the lanes.
Catching up on the changes for USA.
One shot.
Williamson is checked in for Johnson. Michael Porter comes in for Johnson. And
Crap.
it's Morant in for Hero. That free throw good from Washington.
Well, you look at a guy like Washington, talented, young, and continuing to get better. It's a lot of fun watching his progress.
Here's Mulder. Pass to Fernando. He kicks to Barrett. Now here is Hachimura. Defense is right there. It's hauled in by USA.
That's exactly
Okay,
what they
my
wanted,
bad.
guys. Right gap.
Sub in. My
He's checked
bad.
in for USA.
Like I said, laundry
Junior
day.
comes in for Garland.
We're balling now.
Here's Morant.
Back door.
Hayes the pass to Junior. Puts up a three. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
Fernando can't get it to go. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for USA. Junior kicks to Hayes. Now, here's Junior. Barrett covering. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Coach can thank Junior's vision for this one. Watches how the floor is moving and spots the open man.
Clark the pass to Barrett. And the shot goes in. Barrett's got 6.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
USA moving the ball around. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. The 19-foot shot. Again, USA.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And it's Team World with the ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mulder, the pass to Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
And USA with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Hayes. Johnson comes in for Michael Porter. And Hero subbed in for Morant. Now, here's Junior. 19 points in the game. Hero passes to Johnson. Inside, here's Junior, and it's blocked.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Pass to Brosdakis. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That was kind of cheap.
There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Junior the pass to Williamson. Johnson left side. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Alexander Walker. To the paint, here's Silva. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Here's Alexander Walker. The pass to Barrett. No good that time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. USA ahead.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to pour it on.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
They've got Junior. He's out there with Williamson. Then there's John Morant, and it's Porter at the 3 slot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Here's Junior. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Junior dishes to Porter. Morant against Clark. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Here's Mulder. Here's Barrett. Porter pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Junior after R.J. Barrett's miss. And that one's good, Junior.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Passes it to Barrett. To the inside. Here's Fernando. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Good ball movement here by Team World. Barrett. And the shot is long.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And that one's good, Williamson.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And here is Clark. He's got 6. Now, here's Barrett. Will it go? And it's Morant with the rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
A steal. Now, Hachimura. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Porter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for USA.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting.
I guess we're doing a great job.
I really like their
converting
aggressiveness.
inside
and if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting,
good job, guys.
That'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
He's off on that one, so USA will take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Silva. That shot, no good. Good D by Williamson. Junior the pass to Hero. Junior with it for 3. Another 3 for USA.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Gutteridge. He's got 5. Alexander Walker passes to Melly. Down low. Here's Gutteridge. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gutteridge has got 5 points in the quarter. Williamson dishes to Junior. It's good.
And because of Junior's confidence and his composure, he has the ability to go on scoring runs like this.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And it's USA holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it.
Let's go.
I'll come back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Barrett, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 1.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Now USA with it. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots.
You know what?
Coming up.
Hey,
And 2 were called for the foul.
This is the
No need
challenge Williamson possesses to
BS
many
around.
defenders. Hard to guard
Drag
him
this out.
without fouling.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
I've won some awards. Fortunate me. I'm gonna go to the hood to get paid. Oh, I did the daily before I came online. Welcome to the neighborhood, the neighborhood, the neighborhood. We sing around in the neighborhood, the neighborhood. Wanna pick my money up in the neighborhood, the neighborhood, the neighborhood, the neighborhood. Gotta get paid in the neighborhood, the neighborhood, the neighborhood. VC's in the neighborhood, the neighborhood. Cash me out, endorsement check. Cha-ching, where you at? Holla at your boy. Yup. How much is it? Enough. Take a jog through the neighborhood. Three-point contest. I do believe I'll partake. Uh-oh.
On the menu tonight, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Three-point contest
is going crazy. Tonight, the exciting three-point contest. What a fun time this is going to be. It's fast-paced.
So I can't do the contest in my
For a
warm-up.
lot of folks, this is actually their
That's
favorite
disappointing.
All-Star event. There's a lot of drama. It always seems to come down to the wire. So let's get it on.
Anytime you get the best shooters in the NBA together to duke it out, it's going to be a special night.
And here we go with Junior. So 5 racks, 2 deep zones, 27 balls, 70 seconds. There are 9 money balls in total, each worth 2 points, along with the 2 deep zone balls, each worth 3. The last ball on each rack is a money ball, and also an entire rack of money balls, which comes last.
And that's why you can't waste any time. It's critical to get to that last rack with enough time to get them all off. And he's in his rookie season making his shootout debut.
Making your money balls in the competition is critical. They account for 18 out of the 34 points, so it's important to finish each rack strong and finish the round strong on that last rack. If nothing else, those are the shots you really want to zero in on.
8 points.
That's 2 good racks for him back-to-back.
11 on the board. That gives him 12. Good for 13. Can't get the money ball. Make that 14. Now to 15. He's got 16. Nearly perfect there. Just 1 miss on the rack. And it's 20 now. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. He collects 22 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go.
So it'll be Trae Young here.
You know, in the three-point contest, these guys are really on an island out there. I mean, you're used to sharing the court with 9 other guys. 4 of them are your teammates, and now it's just you out there. It has a little bit of a golf, tennis, or track and field feel.
Yeah, and some guys love that. Others don't. So if you don't, you probably shouldn't be here. But I think for the most part, everyone in the lineup here tonight loves it.
Seven points.
Yeah, Trae Young, shoot like a...
Now 8 points. Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that. Up to 10
man,
now.
this is terrible.
That gives him 12. Now 14. Down to the money rack. Up to 15 now. At 16. 16 points is his score for the round. I'd say a solid showing from him.
And he knocked down 5 out of the 9 money balls. Pretty good.
So it's James Harden ready to go.
When Harden came into the league, people were unsure if he'd be able to shoot with range in the NBA. He started out a little slow, but he's become quite the scorer and sharpshooter. And a lot of people thought that would be the case. It was just a matter of when.
That's 2. Now 3 points.
A lot of air turbulence with this start.
4 points. 5 points now.
That's 3 racks in a row now that have given him fits.
He's up to 7.
This is hard to watch.
Now 9 points. Good rack right there. 4 points total. Up to 10 now. Now with 11.
Oh, Harden's starting to feel it.
He finishes with 14 points on the board. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
I agree. He will be happy with it, but not ecstatic. He didn't break any records on that one.
So it's Luka Doncic ready to go.
And he needs at least 14 here to remain in contention.
And he knows he can get this well within his abilities. That's 4 misses in a row. 3 down.
He's got that nice rhythm going right here. He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
He's got 9. 5 more points to stay in it. He's got 10.
Finishing strong.
He's at 14. He gets his tally up to 16 points. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
I thought he had his stroke working pretty well for him.
You know, solid shooting, definitely looked confident, but it never became one of those lights out rounds that it could have been.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here.
And Klay's dad was an NBA player, but played more down in the post. But as you know, the more you're around the NBA, the more coaching you get, and it's no surprise to see Klay shoot this well.
A hot start is pretty essential, isn't it? I mean, it seems like we rarely see guys recover from a bad first rack or two.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head because oftentimes you're putting more and more pressure on yourself to perform, and it is hard to shoot with confidence when you do that.
One more to stay alive.
Tied for second. Now in second. Money ball, no good. Now up to 18. He's at 19. The round comes to a close, and he's at 22 points. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Money balls, so critical to knock down in this competition, and he gets 6 out of 9.
And so we'll see Buddy Hield wrapping up the qualifying round. He knows there's nobody coming after him. He knows the score to beat.
Here we go. One final chance for somebody to punch their ticket to the final.
And he's aware of exactly what it's going to take to get there. But he can't get hurt. He can't be doing the math in his head.
He needs 6 points more to advance.
Hot right out of the gates.
4 more points to stay alive. That's 13. Only managed to sink one there. 3 more and he moves on. Make that 14. That shot ties him for third.
That's exactly the score he needed to get himself into third place and secure a spot in the finals.
Coolly knocks down his 5th straight. The round comes to a close, and he's at 22 points. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
Yeah, what a start he had to the round. I mean, he was perfect through the first 7 balls.
And just amazing scores up to this point. I mean, these guys have pushed each other to new heights this year. I love it.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you hope for coming into the shootout. Great shooters at the top of their game, just battling it out.
And here we go with Junior. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him if he posts a good score.
Well, he was very steady in round 1, so we'll see if that translates to this one.
And it's the finals now, Clark, and so he's going to have to be more than just steady. This is when it takes something special to close the deal. Well, he handled that rack well.
All right. 12 for him. That's 13.
Off to a terrific start.
Oh, getting a roll going.
17 on the board. Now up to 18.
And that's his 3rd straight good rack. He's rolling.
22 points now. Yes.
And now he's getting it going. Closing out with a bang.
9 consecutive makes. He is in a flow. And he couldn't finish the money rack. And a score of 27 points for the round. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
He racked up the points on his money balls, only missed 1.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. And as a rookie last year, Klay Thompson showed early on that he had no problem, Clark, letting it fly from deep.
Kevin, he shot over 41% from deep, which is really impressive for a first-year player. He's got a bright future, and I think he's got a high ceiling. Sky's the limit.
Drains the money ball.
Man, these NBA kids can shoot it. Great round, Klay Thompson.
Perfect on 3 straight racks. 8 more points for him to tie it up.
And young fella Klay really making it look easy out there.
Now he gets the money rack.
Oh, shit. It's going to be close.
5 more points to tie it up.
He's got 23.
Rock solid shooting down the stretch.
26 points, his score for the round.
Ooh.
And so we'll see Buddy Hield. We've reached the climax. He's got one last shot to go home with the trophy.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration through all 5 racks.
Well, one of the hardest things, at least because that 60 seconds can really feel like 60 minutes while you're out there.
This is going down to the wire.
9 points. Can't get the money ball.
This is going down to the wire. Hood the G game.
Now with 11.
Oh,
He's
shit.
got 12. He'll just about have to hit every shot now.
He's not the competition. Yep, that's a wrap.
Too much ground to make up here, Clark. He's done.
And that's just the way it goes sometimes. Out of here.
Yeah, and you do your best. Sometimes, though, the competition can just be a little tough.
Rough. He finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. And that wraps up this year's thrilling three-point contest. It was an absolute clinic in three-point shooting from this year's champion, Junior.
Such terrific sharp shooting on display. You never know who's going to take the crown.
And the crowd here
That's what's
just
up.
loving
Putting
it, guys.
points
We got
on the
great
board.
seats, so it definitely
That's what
gives
it's all
you
about.
a sense of the moment.
And
Yeah.
the drama, the excitement.
Putting
This
points
year's
on the
three-point
board.
contest had it all. It was our pleasure to bring it to you. Every shot terrific to watch. Now, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Thank you and good
No
night.
trophy presentation? Just take your buddy and beat it, huh? Scarabs. You have not been chosen for this event because I have not dunked a single dunk all season. But we're back to the All-Star game. We can, no, I need that All-Star MVP. We're going to sit here and we're just going to pour it on. We want this All-Star MVP. We're going to go cheap.
Welcome to this very
I hate
special
to do it.
episode of of course, one of the best
go.
rivalries.
Game time. All-Star game.
2K Sports
Here we go.
welcomes you to the
Here we
following
go.
presentation of
It's
the
time.
NBA.
It's game time. Let's go. We're about to pour it on. Make sure we
Hi,
win
everyone. We
this
welcome you to the
MVP.
NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege
Go,
of playing in this
anytime.
game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. LeBron James is out there with Embiid. Then it's Junior. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jokic in at the center position.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An all-star
Get there.
one great show
Damn.
after another.
And fans and
I tried to
celebrities
stop him.
alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And the East All-Stars
decide to take
their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Young. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Now the West All-Stars the other way. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. Now he really enjoys the camaraderie this weekend brings. Everybody gets a break in the season. They can breathe a little bit, enjoy the events, enjoy the game, and he said it couldn't come at a more perfect time for his team. They've been grinding all season, so this is the best of both worlds. Guys?
Thank you, David. Irving kicks to Junior. Fires it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Junior's got his third basket of the night. Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. 7-point differential. It's Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 6.
That was a switch.
And no player
How
in
did
the
I get hit
league
for that?
has done more to
That was so
earn
easy.
his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 8. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Leonard looking over the floor. And the rejection by Embiid.
You look at his combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
And that one's good, Junior.
All right.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's
Putting
an
a little,
All-Star game
putting a little
special
sauce
right
on
there,
it.
folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Pass to Leonard. Over Irving. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Young.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Now, here's Junior. 10 points for him. That shot off.
That was terrible.
Great D that time from Vucevic. Nobody near Leonard. Offensive rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Knocked loose. And so here are the West All-Stars. Pass to Junior. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. He gets it in there.
I was trying to give that to
The
Embiid.
start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside Leonard. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Curry's got 9.
And I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know
I didn't mean to ask
he's
that.
thinking about letting it go.
Leonard dishes to Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Irving with a clean look. Drops in the tray.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irvin has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Here's Curry with the three. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do.
That was my beat.
He's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
The pass to Embiid. Here's the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you know, that's the
I
kind
thought
of
this team
competitive
out
spirit
as I
Embiid
took my
plays with.
pick.
I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
Now, here is Young. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And the basket is good.
Are you kidding? I mean, this is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
Leonard against LeBron. Over James. Great D that time from James.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. And that time, also a missed shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Young, following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
That's right.
Timeout called East All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the East with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Vucevic. Paul George comes in for Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Young. The West also making some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Embiid. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's James. And James throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. And it's good, 2 points. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean,
terrible.
Why did I make that pass? I knew really hard to contain.
Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by the West. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Jokic. Over Curry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Zion Williamson's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Lowry in for Steph Curry. And West also making a switch. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for LeBron. Now here's Harden. No points in the game yet for him. A 3-ball. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Passes it to Jokic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Dropping down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Chalk up 2 there. He's got 14.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
George passes to Williamson.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's George after Luka Doncic's bucket. George with the ball. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Davis. Junior the pass to Adebayo. Now here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Dishes it to Davis. He kicks it to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Junior. Sinks the three-pointer. Junior's got 17.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. And it's Butler with the jam.
And all you have to do is throw the ball in Butler's direction, and he'll handle the rest for you, believe me. Fantastic at finishing on the alley-oops.
Now here's Harden. Back to Lowry. Looking for George. He gets it there. Over Butler. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
Here's Junior. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it
Problems.
down.
Now here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And they're moving it up.
That was my fault.
Here's Butler. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Lowry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Turned the corner.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Now here's Junior. He's got 17. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Porzingis with the block. Outside, George. Back to Williamson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Junior the pass to Davis. And they pick up 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to George. Doncic against Harden. The pass to Lowry.
Let's go.
6 on the shot clock.
Damn,
Outside,
I thought we
Porzingis.
had that steal. Ooh. So
Goes in on the
close.
triple.
Bad pass.
Butler
Bad decision.
way outside.
Luka
and that
was
shot
in-
was up in
would've been
time,
open.
but doesn't go in. Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. Back with you again on the most entertaining
sat me
night
down.
on the NBA calendar.
Sit your
One
little
quarter
young
down
ass
and a
down,
free to
boy.
play in the All-Star game.
Sit your little young
And
ass
guys, we've
down.
already seen some
I'll sit
unbelievable
down.
action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
They've got Lowry.
And I'm back in the game.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here's Leonard. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board
Easy money.
has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here is Curry after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Embiid throws it down.
I I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Giannis outside. Back to Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. The East making a switch. Porzingis is checked in. And West also making a switch. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. LeBron with the block.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, an excellent shot blocker.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
One-on-one fast break. The offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And that one's good, Junior.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Now, Junior, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Out left to the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That was my fault. That was my fault. Should have gave him.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Down by 15. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, Porzingis' game is custom-made for the pick-and-pop stretch big. This guy can do damage from the perimeter. Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And here's Leonard. Following the three-pointer by Junior. Over LeBron. Leonard, no luck.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to...
Oh, that was terrific!
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Now here's Curry. 23 points in the game. Doncic looking it over. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
LeBron's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Outside Leonard. George against Doncic. And Curry has it in the corner. Again, Curry missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for James.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The East All-Stars have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
I mean, I think Curry could shoot his free throws blindfolded and still make about 90%.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 22, sinks the triple.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, to get you a standing O.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Leonard's got 6.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical. Yet, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Shoots again, the West All-Star.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Junior kicks to Doncic. Pass to LeBron. Doncic outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far
I
hasn't
should
been
have passed to
close.
the second quick.
It's the West All-Stars running away with this one.
I should have
We'll
just
see
caught
you
it.
back here
swung
after
it.
the break for third.
We're definitely trying to get this MVP.
1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Junior's out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Jokic in at the 5, home in the paint.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
James has gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. To the paint, and stolen by James. And a wide open look for Junior. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Junior's got 29 in the game.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Leonard on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 8.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Junior the pass to LeBron. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Leonard.
LeBron didn't get open. I passed it to him.
That one goes in.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Inside. And that one's good, Irving. He's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
And over time, Vucevic has really developed a nice pump fake, and that often leads to him earning trips to the foul line.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. The West All-Stars with the ball. James dishes to Junior. Back to LeBron. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
And it's Young. That time on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th assist in the game. To the inside, Jokic. Giannis grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So the timeout taken here.
Couple
the
bad
first for the
passes
West
by me,
All-Stars.
and
He needs to tell his guys to just box
about
out
right.
with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Ingram, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And James Harden subbed in for Steph Curry. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Giannis kicks to Ingram. On the wing, Harden. He's got 5. And it's in there. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Irving against Young. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the West, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jokic.
No
and it's
comment on
Butler in
that.
for LeBron. Third quarter
comment
action
on
and just
that.
under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here's Harden for 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Here's Irving. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Ingram kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Harden's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. Again, the West All-Star.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Young passes to Harden, and the foul called on Junior. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They got me out the game with
You know,
screens.
the fan voting is what determines the
They
starters.
got me out the game
in
with
All-Star game.
screens. I can't
Then the
believe that.
coaches
That's terrible.
decide on the reserves, but either way, whether you're picked by
That's
the fans
terrible.
or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players
You don't want to
will
go out
ever
like that,
forget.
ever. Oh, screens.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that
Can't
every
get through a
player
screen.
who earned a
Man.
spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Feeds it to James. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest.
bucket.
He's 7 for 9.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Curry looking around. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for
Good
him.
pass.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
A nice shot by Young.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here's Junior. And so it's the West All-Stars. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep it. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
They've got Vucevic. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Curry. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Doncic kicks to Junior. Young with the steal. And here they come. And laid in to finish the break.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Kid has his 4th foul.
That's good from Young. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now, here's Junior, defended by Young. Junior way outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the rejection by James. Davis, the pass to Junior. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the East All-Stars. 15-point game for the 3. That one's not going to go. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Junior with plenty of space. Hacks in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 5 assists in the game. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. A pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. Here's LeBron. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
One shot.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
Allen's checked in for Porzingis. And Young kicks to Curry. Young outside. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now, when there seems to be a lot of whistles.
That's why they switch, so they can get that cheap
there's
5th
no
on
doubt
me.
about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though,
They got the cheapest fouls
so
ever
much of the
on
game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in essence, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. A shot by Curry, no good.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the 2nd half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous 1st half he had.
Good on the shot. Davis has got 10 points here in the 2nd
Might
half.
have 5
You know,
fouls,
it's not
trying
only
not
his
to
size
fall
and
out.
strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
And
Why
the
they working
East
so hard
All-Stars
against the
call
rookie?
time here. Junior really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked
better
in
do
from behind
something.
the arc.
They better do something. It's getting ugly. Or it is ugly.
Young finds Curry. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. James has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Junior the pass to Jokic. Takes it from 10,
that was
and the
easy,
jumper is good.
All Jokic
fake
needs
them out
is
of
just
shoes.
a little bit of room, and he's good to
Pump
shoot.
fake them
You
straight
gotta
up out of
respect the
shoes.
scoring ability he has.
Young looking around. Outside Leonard. Greg, after we saw top prospects like
we're
LaMelo
there.
Ball and R.J. Hampton
We're
playing
there.
a year in Australia, the
get
NBA
shots.
G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Passes it to Curry. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yeah.
Too lax with that
That
possession,
defense,
and
it's real.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Williamson is checked in for the East. Ingram comes in for Kawhi Leonard. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Draymond Green comes in for Jokic. And Levine subbed in for Doncic. Takes a three. And it's Junior missing.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Junior with it. He's against Young. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him. 4 on the clock. Here's Davis. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Williamson. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Junior. And he's good on the three ball. Junior's got 42 in the game.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 15 points in just the second half.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Junior. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Junior's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And the West All-Stars with possession. Now, here's Junior. Defended by Young. James kicks to Levine. Pass to Junior. Goes up on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Junior's got 47 points.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
He was all alone on that one.
And, you know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up or he's going to bury it every time.
Back to Davis. To the paint. Down low. LeBron passes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
And the pass to Curry. Allen dishes to Young. And the rejection by James. Right side Davis. To the middle. Junior. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Junior's got 49 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in
That was
transition.
my fault.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And it's sent back by Allen. Outside, Levine.
I didn't mean to do
Pass
that.
to Junior. Second chance shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Junior's got 51.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Ingram. Green with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. LeBron's got 12 points here in the second half.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if a shot is there for him, LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let it fly.
Young outside. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Kicks it out to James. Passes to Junior. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
That kind of sucked. Would have hoped to have gained more fans than that. All right, give me a So I want to thank everybody for following through, everybody who liked, subscribed, followed, left a comment, interacted in any way. Thank you. You make this worth it. Hood Ninja Gaming, I'm signing out. Peace.